Hi guys, how are you all? So welcome to my YouTube channel, DS with Arith. So today's topic is what are the steps we need to follow to solve a particular business problem in a company. Okay. So before jumping to the today's topic, so we have already covered what is programming approach and what is machine learning approach. Let's recap that. So, in programming approach, we need to give input and a set of instructions to the computer, and computer process it and give us a deterministic output. Whereas in a machine learning, we have a data. We need to feed the data to the model. Model learns from it and gives a probabilistic output, which helps us to make a decision. Okay. So now let's jump to the today's topic, which is like what are the steps we need to follow to solve a business problem in data science field. So, like as a data science uh, employee, we need to make machine learning models, but we can't make machine learning models without thinking about a particular problem. We can't just randomly make models like that. We need to think about what is the business problem and make model according to the business problem. Okay, so let's take an example of a retail company, and by considering the example of a retail company, let's understand what should be the steps to for like to solve a business problem of a retail company. Okay, like, first of all, like what is a retail company? Retail company, it's who which buys products from uh, wholesalers or manufacturers and sell directly to the consumers in a market of price. Okay, so let's think that what should be the business problem of a retail company, because this is the first step to solve a problem in a company. Like the first step is start with the what should be the business problem. Okay, according to that we make forward steps. So, like for a retail company, the problem business problem is their inventory. So, in their inventory, there are some products which are in a very high demand, which like ended up quickly in their stocks, and there should be a no products of it or very less amount of products of it, uh, and they can't fulfill the customer needs. So, this is a situation of understock. Okay, and another situation is overstock. Okay, in which the product is in a very low demand and those are in a like rotten phase, or they're in a like expiry phase in inventory, and those are really making a loss to the company. Okay, uh, so this is a business problem of a retail company. So what should be the further steps? We understand the business problem. The next step is what should be the success matrix. Success matrix of this problem is there should be a balanced sales in the inventory. There can't be like a situation which is a completely uh, like minimize an understock or minimize an overstock. There should be a balanced sales in their inventory. Okay, like there's balance on like there should be less overstock also, or less uh, understock also in a balanced form. Okay, so after understanding the success metrics, what should be the like next step? The next step is action. We need to like what should we do after like uh, considering all of the success metrics and the business problem? The action is let's for the retail company, let's make a demand forecasting system which uh, forecast the demand of particular products so that we can manage our inventory. This is the action a retail company will do. After that, we think about making models, and by making models, we predict, and after prediction, we make a judgment. Okay, like how much quantity of that particular product is come to the inventory. Suppose we make a model, and that model predict that. Let's suppose take a company which makes table and chairs and almiras and all. So there should be, they predict, it predicts that the table demand of a table are 20, and the demand of chairs are 10, and demand of almiras are 30. So according to that, company make a judgment like how much of the quantity of table, chair or almira product is come to the inventory. Okay, in raw materials and all. Okay, so like let's come to the models. Okay, so there are three types of models are there: supervised learning, unsupervised learning, and reinforcement learning. Okay, these are the model types. Okay, so supervised learning, the data is in labeled data. There is should be a target column so that on the basis of that we make a decision. In unsupervised data, there shouldn't be any label data. We grouped according to the similarities of data points. In reinforcement learning, data learn by itself. We call agents. Agents learn from the environment, and it's like let's take an example in for reinforcement learning, like Tesla cars. It learns from the environment that when it should have take a turn, when should it should have stopped, like that. Okay, so there are three types of models. We covered the models in deeply in my next video. So let's recap what we have learned till now. So for solving a business problem, we have to consider these steps. Okay, we are we consider a retail company in which the retail company have a business problem. They have like inventory problem in which uh, there's some products which are in understock. There are some products which are in overstock, and we consider a success matrix, which is the like balance cells in a inventory. After that, the next step is what should be the action. Action should be we need to build a demand forecasting system. Okay, by consider this, we have to make consider the models, and by making models, okay, it gives prediction, and by this prediction, supervisors make a judgment how much of that particular quantity, like raw materials or somewhat, uh, have of that particular come to the inventory, so that we can balance ourselves in our inventory. Okay, okay, that's it. Thank you so much.